Listen, everybody, just because it's summertime, we want to remind you there's always time to start saving money for your child's education, especially the college fund. What are the most effective ways to do it? Well, we're going to talk to certified financial planner Jeff Hahn from SC Parker and Company, because anybody who's there at that point in their life, you realize we didn't save enough, Jeff. It is crazy how much a college education costs.
Yes, it is, and it's a very much it's becoming a significant economic impactor with the kids coming out of school and the debt that they have.
Oh yes.
Right. We've been doing a lot of work with a number of clients. The children are out of school. They have to start making the payments. Right. Maybe they're in their first job, hopefully, and it's an issue. And the interest rates on a lot of the loans are very high, 7 and 8%. So restructuring these things, developing a plan, figuring out, and you got to get the kid on board, right? Because it's kind of been happy-go-lucky in a lot of ways, going to college. And, it's like, okay, now the bill comes.
Let me just ask you a question. How much is your average payment for a student who graduated a four-year school and is paying back? What's a payment? Is it like a car payment every month for them? Is it that much?
Yes, or more.
Oh, no wonder they're all living home.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, another national trend.
Yeah.
The normal average, historical average, was 16% of young adults lived with their parents. Now it is 33%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it.
And so as a basic strategy, what we're telling these folks is get your son or daughter, bring them in here, and we'll meet with them, right? But because they got to buy in and really attack those loans, that becomes your priority, and get it knocked off in a couple, 3 years, right? So maybe you don't party as much, or you don't get a car right away, or you don't go to the expensive apartment right away, or you have a roommate, or all that stuff, but really make it a priority. That's number one. Number two, there are consolidation programs to get the interest rates down. A lot of times you'll see they'll have a government subsidized loan and then a private loan, right? And that's where they can really get clipped, is on the high interest private loans, right? And that might be, we had one couple, what we did is mom and dad said, okay, we're going to take out the home equity loan. We're going to pay your bill with our home equity. You're going to pay us back with that, right? It saved about 6 points of interest.
That's a lot.
It is enormous, right? It knocked the payment time down by 30%, right? So you got, every case is individual, right? But it's something that the whole group has to make a priority,
right?
And but if you do it, you can come out with some real success.
And you gotta listen to someone like Jeff, because you don't want to deny your child an education, but you're not. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at the staggering debt, and then maybe they'll say to you, "I want to go to grad school," and you're like, do we dare? That doubles it.
Yes.
But yet that's great, because they would like further education. But it just seems like unless you really get expert help, you're going to feel like you're buried and there's no answer. But there are answers. You just have to work with Jeff, and like you say, bring in your young people so they also understand what we're talking about here, and they see those real dollar figures that they're going to be responsible for.
And while you're doing this, you can get them started if they're working, get them enrolled in the 401k. Right. Get them in a systematic investment plan, even if it's a small amount of money, that gets the process going. Right. And the process will build on itself over time. Right. And you can also talk to people about the 529 plan and other ways where if your child isn't quite there yet, you can get started. Yep, we do a lot of that work. And again, these are the things we like to get the system set up so it doesn't become an onerous, monumental, overwhelming task at the time it happens. It's tough, folks, but there is a way to do it, and that's why Jeff is here ready to work with you. SC Parker and Company, do it today, 5892 Main Street in Williamsville. Give them a call at 632-6800 or log on to scparker.com.